Moving on to your boys, got your McLaren gear on today.
Yeah.
Look, you want me to start? Or you want to start?
I'll start.
Go ahead, buddy.
And I'll keep it short.
How are we seeing this weekend?
I'll keep it really short. I think shout out Oscar Piastri extending multi-year contract with McLaren.
Yeah, we got to find out how many years, but
we won't. We never will. That's just how these contracts go. I'm not completely done with Drive to Survive, but shout out Will Buxton for saying you can't have two number one drivers when you absolutely can. Shout out McLaren for doing it and keeping them under contract, man. That's something that is really hard, especially we've seen what silly season does. So I just wanted to say thank you, Oscar Piastri.
Yeah. First strike of silly season this year.
Exactly. So I think this weekend, look, it's kind of crazy to say being what McLaren has come from, but a win has got to be in the books every weekend. I would actually not be entirely shocked. And I know the McLaren fan base might get pissed at me for this, but I would not be entirely shocked if Oscar has a better weekend this weekend than Lando, being that this is his home race.
I don't think that's a bold prediction.
But being that this is his home race, and we've seen some incredible glimpses from Oscar and what he can do when he's really got it going. I think, he's got that contract out of the way before the season started. Nothing to worry about there. I think Oscar could have a really good weekend. I think he's in the mix for a win. I really do. I think he's in the mix for a win. I think that
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean, though. But I would say McLaren, it would be very disappointing. One, if either driver DNFs, and I would expect Lando and Oscar to be in the top 5, and however that shakes out.
I think top 5's fair. As far as the team is concerned, you got to set the tone early if you're McLaren. Look, the indications out of testing are that McLaren have not only the pace to win races, they've got the drivers to win races, of course.
Two number ones.
Two number one drivers. But on top of that, you're coming in not only as the championship front runners, but they're in a position now where they aren't used to this. They're going to be hunted. I know you're saying everybody's looking at Ferrari and everybody expects Ferrari to do this and this and this. You guys are still the reigning constructors champs.
I feel like,
walking into the season with the fastest car and the basis from last year being the first team to dethrone Red Bull in this era. Yeah. Championships have to be on the mind here, and setting the tone early, getting a strong win on home soil if you're Oscar Piastri, or getting a strong win to set in the tone that I am bringing that title fight to a Max Verstappen, to a Lewis Hamilton, to a Charles Leclerc, to my teammate Oscar Piastri. If you're Lando Norris,
I want to see a little bit of a pissed off Lando this weekend.
That's the energy you have to bring.
Because Oscar's going to be pissed. Oscar has naturally, he is a little bit more on that killer mentality. He's got a little bit of silliness to him, but
I think his racecraft, when it's wheel-to-wheel action, I like Oscar more than I like Lando.
And we've talked about that. He definitely is better at overtaking. He's incredible defending wise as well. But I would say, yeah, you see a lot more of that killer mentality from Oscar. I need that from Lando all year this year. Again, I haven't finished Drive to Survive in totality. I'm a busy guy. But I really did like the episode that they did on Lando. And not because I'm a McLaren fan, but it was kind of like the first time we've got to see Lando be Lando. It's like, look, I am not the most pissed off guy on the track. Like, I love what I do. It's fun.
Yeah, he kind of comes off a bit more of a silly kind of guy.
And he definitely is. But and it was kind of funny, right? Because in that episode, he's kind of like, look, I'm never gonna be like Max. Like, I'm not gonna be ultra competitive like that. And then he got that first race win, and he's like, I don't know, man. I kind of want to win like everything.
Started seeing some red.
Yeah, so I think this year you could kind of see that difference from Lando, where it's like, hey, he's no longer an inexperienced driver. He's no longer no wins Lando. And just finishing here on Oscar, he does have a race win. He wants a race win, though.
He's got his race win.
I know, but he wants to earn his race win.
No, he's got 2. Did you forget Baku, my man?
No, I guess I did.
He forgot Baku. McLaren fans, get your boy TLPs.
That's on me.
That's on me. Boy.
We had so many.
We're gonna clip that.
We had so many wins. I just forgot.
It must be nice. But how'd you forget Baku? That's where the defensive mindset comes from for this guy.
I'm sorry. I have to I'm still in the middle of learning
catching
myself
back
on
up
last year. Yeah.